Hello everyone, today we are checking out the Mooer Black Truck. Now the Black Truck is the higher gain brother of the Mooer Red Truck. They have similar features but they're not all the same. So for starters, if you're comparing it with the Red Truck, in place of the compressor of the Black Truck, it is a boost on the Red Truck instead. Following that, the OD has a slightly different character. The gain section is obviously much more chunkier, meatier, higher gain compared to the Red Truck. On the Red Truck, the delay and reverb have a dedicated section, whereas here the delay and reverb is combined into one, and what they've done is they added a really powerful EQ. And this EQ is great. It has the flexibility of being placed before the high gain channel or after the high gain channel, so you can use it to tweak either the bass tone of your guitar, or you can use it as a solo boost to jump out in the mix. For the modulation section, in place of a chorus, there is only a flange on the Black Truck, and you can choose to have the delay on by itself, the reverb by itself, or you can combine both the effects at once. There's a built-in noise gate, tuner, tap tempo, and you also have the option of turning the effects loop on and off via the foot switch on the front. At the back, as mentioned, there is an effects loop, so if you wish to place any other effects or a preamp into this unit, you can hook it up into the effects loop. Stereo ins and outs. There is a cab simulated headphone output with an adjustable volume. So let's check out the tones that this thing can deliver. I'm using my Ibanez AZ242BC. Going into the unit, going into the front end of a Hughes and Kettner Tubemeister Deluxe 20 on the clean channel, and that is going into an orange PPC 2x12 vertical cabinet and being mic'd up by a Shure SM57. First up, let's take a listen to my clean tone. So first up, let's check out the compressor built in here. It's a simple volume EQ and amount of compression. So with the EQ, you can slightly brighten or darken the tone. So first up, let's listen to the tone without the compressor turned on. Great for getting the funk on, so I'm going to add a bit of phaser to the clean tone. A perfect combination right there. So now let's check out the overdrive section. It is a really nice, thick sounding overdrive. Let's try adding some tremolo into that. Now let's add some reverb into that tone as well. Let's crank up the gain on the overdrive section. Now let's swap to the high gain section. So this has a simple gain, volume, tone knob. The tweak knob over there adjusts the tightness of the low end. So if you need it tighter, you got to turn it clockwise, and if you need a bit more fatter, warmer bass, you can turn it counterclockwise. Besides that, there is a mid switch to tailor the mids to increase it or scoop it. And finally, if it gets too noisy for you, there is a simple noise gate which you can activate with the flick of a toggle switch. So let's take a listen to that. So let's check out the tweak knob now. I'm gonna turn it counterclockwise first and work it all the way clockwise. You can immediately hear how it tightens up the low end. We're going to put that back at 12 o'clock and we're going to flick on the mid switch. Finally, if you hear that, that is the gain cranked all the way up, and I'm going to flick the noise gate switch and it significantly reduces the amount of noise. Back down the gain a bit, and here is the sound without the noise gate again. Now let's add some delay into the tone. Now let's add a bit of flanger to that. Finally, what I'd like to touch on is the EQ section, and this is a mighty powerful section here. So you can choose to place the EQ before or after the high gain channel here. So essentially what you can do with this is, if you set it to pre, you can use the EQ to kind of tweak the tone of your overall sound. So perhaps if you had a guitar which is very bass heavy, you can cut the bass off. If you have a guitar which is a bit too dull, you can increase the treble on it. Or what I would personally do is I would use this as a solo boost. So what you can do is you can increase the mids and even increase the levels here to help you jump out of the mix. So there you go, that was the demo of the Black Truck. I personally find this to be a very nifty unit. There is everything you could ever want in a very simple gadget right here. It comes in a really nice carrying case. However, this does not come with an adapter, so you need to purchase a 9-volt adapter. Easy to throw into your gig bag and have as a backup or as your main tone. However, if you wish to use this into the front of house via the cab simulated headphone output, please do take note that they do not have a built-in preamp. This is purely effects. You can check out some of Mooer's own preamp pedals, or you can choose any other preamp pedal that you like. Let us know what you think about the tones achieved here today. Leave a comment down below. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more content and see you real soon.